the interior design and the architecture, which is considered as a beauty of the throne hall itself here. There's also items in the throne hall itself that tourists or people visiting can actually take a look at, and it's also considered as the beauty of Thai arts as well. I think one interesting one that I would like to take a look at would be that one back there. งั้นเดี๋ยวเราไปดูกันค่ะ Let's go over there. So here behind us is one of the beautiful and elegant masterpieces located within the throne hall. And from what we can see initially, I know it's a carving made from wood, but what exactly is this?
So these are the teak wood carvings.
So it's made from teak.
Yes.
And what story or what is it trying to tell us here or show us?
So all of these are made by the hands of the villagers from the support foundation of the Queen, and the story is about the story of Sang Thong,
So it's like a Thai folk story, and we can see here that it's very large. How long has it been? How old is this masterpiece?
This masterpiece just 4 years old.
4 years old.
So it's like a living art because the artist is still alive.
Okay. How many artists were involved in the making of this?
This piece of work took 2 years and 7 months, and it took 79 people to
79 people to make. Can you tell me about how large this piece of work is?
It's probably about 3 meters high.
3 meters high.
And the width, I'm not sure.
Not sure, but we know that it's pretty wide as well. It's
you can see
2 meters something, because if it's 3 meters high, it's 2 meters something wide. It's very big though. That's one thing we can notice. And we also know that the other side, there's more carving on the other side too, isn't it?
With the same piece of wood we carved through, and it's another story.
It's another story. So what story is on the back there?
At the back is the story of the Himavan forest.
Okay. So it's all folk or else mythological stories, and in which is you can see through it as well.
Yes.
All right. So do you want to go take around to take a look? So we've walked around and come to the other side, in which Kun Supamat mentioned that is a totally different story on the other side. What is the story here?
So this one is the story of the Himavan forest, which is the mythical forest from India.
Yes. All right, and so this is also carved as well from teak. All right, so this and among other masterpieces are available. I think we're going to take a look at another masterpiece which is located over there. So let's go. So now we're standing in front of another masterpiece within the throne hall area of the second floor, and from the looks of it, is this also wood carving as well?
Yes.
This is also wood carving, made from which kind of wood?
Also teak.
Also teak. And what exactly is this masterpiece?
This one is the pavilion, the wood carving pavilion that holds the crest of the 9 kings from King Rama I to King Rama IX.
Okay, so this is the story of all the kings. So this one should be relatively quite new as well, this artwork.
Yes.
How many years is this artwork?
This one, it took about like 7 years.
Oh, but it took a long time, even longer than
it was 7 years old.
7 years old. And how long did it take to make?
It took like a year and a half.
Okay. So all of these are relatively new, I would say. They're not too old masterpieces, even though the throne hall itself, the architecture and interior design is very old. So it's a kind of a combination, a mixture of both new and old. All right, so let's go take a look around because there's so much more beauty to take a look and see. We are now standing in front of another amazing piece within the throne hall. Behind me here, we can consider this as an artwork made from silk, I believe.
Yes.
So what is this artwork exactly?
So this one is the silk embroidery. All embroidered with the silk called mai noi.
All made from silk.
Mai noi is like a silk from the very inner womb of the silk womb.
Really? So there's a inner womb silk as well.
Yeah.
That's new knowledge. I just knew that.
So it's like the most delicate silk.
So it's an embroidery silk on top of silk, and not only is it just normal silk, it's the mai on, what you call it, or else the more delicate silk as well. It also tells us a story, I believe.
Yes. So it's a story of Inao.
Is also a Thai folk story as well. It's a very large piece of work. How large is it?
It's 9 meters wide
9 meters wide,
and 40 meters high.
4 meters high. How long did it take to make this piece?
It took 4 years.
4 years altogether to make this
And
piece.
it takes 142 people.
142 people for 4 years. How old is this piece here?
It also this one was 4 years ago.
4 years ago, also quite relatively new as well. I think this is an absolutely beautiful piece. If you come to the Nanta Samakom Throne Hall, I would definitely advise you to come and take a closer look at it because there's so much detail. And as mentioned, it's silk embroidery on top of silk. It's amazing. All right, over there we see a lot of people gathering to see something which looks like a dinner table or something. Can we go take a look at that?
Sure.
All right, let's go over there. So this is the grand dining table that I was mentioning earlier that I wanted to see. So what is this grand dining table here?
So this is the royal banquet that we held on His Majesty's 60 years of thrones when the royal family from around the world is here celebrating.
Yes, I remember that event. So recently, of course, his 70th accession to the throne just passed not too long ago. But this, of course, was from the royal banquet of his 60th accession to the throne, which occurred, and that was a large event in Thailand, if several people remember that, where royalty from around the world came in order to dine here. So we can notice that there's a lot of details, or it's very delicate the way that they dine here. Let's first of all talk about the masterpieces in the center here. Do they have any significance?
Yes, so all of the decorations here are from the Support Foundation, from the Queen Sirikit Institute, because the Queen wanted to have it displayed on the table just for like a conversation starter. So also just to show the other to show our guests that like how Thai people have this skill to make all of this. And you can see even the menu is hand carved.
Oh, yes, it is hand carved as well.
And the guests could take it home too.
I would take it home if I was invited, of course. If you take a look at the silverware, the dining plates and dishes, are those any handicrafts or something as well?
Yes, it's all from the royal household.
กำลังสนุกกันเลยใช่ไหมล่ะคะคุณผู้ชมแต่น่าเสียดายที่วันนี้เวลารายการของเราหมดลงซะแล้วค่ะแต่ไม่เป็นไรนะคะอดใจรออีก7วันเดี๋ยวเราจะกลับมาสนุกกันต่อในสัปดาห์หน้าค่ะแต่สำหรับวันนี้ลิซ่าคงต้องขอลาคุณผู้ชมไปก่อนพบกันใหม่ในสัปดาห์หน้าสวัสดีค่ะ So we're having lots of fun, aren't we? But it's such a shame we're out of time for this week's episode. We'll be back for more fun in just 7 days, so stay tuned next week. As for today, I'm going to have to say goodbye. สวัสดีค่ะ